Fuck, how do I... Oh. Nice. Okay, alright. It's how you know you've made it with the backseating chat. True. Fuck this plan, just fly a plane into the warehouse. God, I don't think that's a good idea. Hide my truck. It's on the gas station. Sometimes the best way to, you know, hide a car is just park it how, you know what I mean? Just in plain sight. Just park it how it looks like a car would be parked. You know? Hello.
Yo, Wrangler, it's Jones. I have a guy who wants a gun here at the Alt Street Apartments. You want to do a sting?
I'm busy.
Is he? All right.
All right, I'll call you back though.
Yeah, let me know.
All right.
All right, bye.
Is Baas streaming? I don't know, is he? I was assuming Saab would be streaming. Pretty big day. That's crazy that Dan lost. If I saw I pulled Kyle though, man, I would just try to settle. Oh man, I'd try to settle. That sucks. Yeah. Coyote, I will say Coyote is normally fair, but I do think he leans Crim side. I do think he leans Crim side. What was the case? Apparently Dan hit him with his car. I don't know the details. 25K desync. Oh. You know, light under oath and judge doesn't care. Yeah. Yeah, we really need to. We need to start setting up these goddamn traps for these perjury traps. I would like Crim to start getting fucked on because they all do it.
That's so long.
Yo, a bunch of just lines. Thanks for the 3 months in a row. Appreciate that. Perjury stings? Yeah, perjury traps. Perjure traps.
That's so long.
Anthfast, thank you so much for the 4 months. Zodiac with a brand new Prime sub. Burly Man, 21 months in a row. So just line guy. Yeah, line guy. My case with Tucker. It got scheduled. That's going to be a fun one. Let me take a look at that. April 30th. Oh, damn. Tucker didn't give his, he's not gonna come to that shit. Tfue? Yeah,
so
he's not coming to that shit, I bet. Real show? Maybe, I guess.
That's so long.
Tucker's awesome, don't fuck with him. Our last interaction didn't go too well, but who knows? Maybe the admins talked to him or something. Hopefully. I hope so too. I'm plagiarizing some aspects of Kyle's Sharif character. Hey. That's bait. I know it's a pasta. Watch out, he's an Oiler? I don't give a fuck. An Oiler for who? I only care about my Oilers. Just mine. Keeping my head above water with these 14K subs. Or 10K subs. I wish I had 14K subs. Then I could afford the hot tub. Then there would be hot tub streams.
So long.
14K viewers, 10K subs. Yeah. No, I understand Coil's whole giving bigger streamers more leniency for like the health of the category. I mean, you'd have to be pretty stupid to not understand that. But I mean, there's a line, man. You know what I mean? There's a line with that shit, you know? I think if someone, no matter how many views they're bringing to the category, if they're just making like regular people that play on this server and have been for a while, like not want to play anymore, you know what I mean? There's a line. Should value loyalty higher than money. I mean, like I said, I understand. Loyalty doesn't pay the bills. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But, you know. Opinion on Nino and Dan's case results today. I don't know a lot about it, but if it was a desync issue, I think that Dan could have reached out to OOC or something. I don't know. I don't know any details. I don't really have an opinion because I don't know any details. Yo said he was out of business for like a week, but he got caught robbing a bank 2 days after the incident. Kyle said it's not perjury. Well, it sounds like perjury to me. It's not perjury because the incident of the bank report was on evidence. No, so the perjury case would be a separate trial. So the perjury charges would be now. So this is what would happen. So he would get charged with perjury. And then the perjury charges, if they stuck, would spark a mistrial on the original case. That's how it would happen. Because then all that testimony, it's not, you know, it's not legitimate. Oh. Oh, shit.
I like talking out here, you know, away from any eyes or ears.
Sure.
All right, Bob.
What's up?
How about we start from the top, the beginning?
What's the top or the beginning?
That's
The beginning
so
when I came to you,
long.
and I said to you, Bob, what happened? And me thinking, and me being foolish, that you, the chief of police, would have my back, would fully support me. What happened to the Brotherhood and the LSPD?
Hold
You think I
on.
want to? You think I want to be
You
part of
wearing a
fucking?
wire? Put your hands up.
I'm not.
Put your hands up.
This is literally so stupid.
I'm checking for a wire.
Oh shit.
No wire. Okay, listen, I was in this position once before. So, yeah, okay, I was in this position once before with Wrangler, and he had somebody in a trunk listening to our conversation. So I have to be a little suspicious.
Yeah, you know. And now you know how I feel, right? I'm fucking paranoid. I can't talk next to a trunk, next to a car. I don't know who's listening.
Hey, the CIA in here.
I don't believe so. Looks
Oh,
pretty
as long as
close.
you believe so. Okay. I don't know. What the fuck? This is a weird place to drag somebody to have a conversation. Anyways, okay. So what's the deal?
What's the deal? I came to you, Bobby, thinking that you would have my back. And I thought you did at the start. Remember what you told me and Dante?
I do have your back.
Do you remember what you told Dante and me when we came to you first?
Like we waterboarded a person. And I said, "Did you really waterboard someone?" And he said, "Oh, no, I sprayed a cat with water and all that."
Yeah,
And-
and did you forget the part where you told me about the report?
Where I told you about the with citing in the report that the person was injured.
Yeah.
What about it?
Do you remember the line you gave me, Bobby?
Get to your point. What's your point?
Point is, at the start you had my back.
I do not feel like I have your back now.
No. I felt like you had my back at the start. Then you became a coward.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you heard me, Bobby.
How am I a coward?
Listen, motherfucker, if I'm gonna go down, I'm taking you
my
down
God.
with me, okay?
What?
Ocean King.
What are you saying,
What do
Ben?
you mean you're taking me down with you? What are you talking about?
Oh, so you forgot. Oh, you
Why would he
forgot,
say
Bobby, huh?
that?
How convenient for you.
You're taking me down with you.
Yes. I thought we're brothers.
Why would he say?
Thought you had my back. I had your back, you know?
First of all, okay, I still don't understand. Like, what are you upset about? How am I a coward? You're just
I'm
saying
a-
I'm a coward, like it's
I'm
fact. You haven't
I'm
given me a
upset about the
reason on
fact this could have been swept under the rug, okay? If you had my back,
Motherfucker, how is it going to be swept under the rug when they put a microphone in front of you and you don't ask for a lawyer?
Yeah,
and you
and-
tell them everything you did. How is that?
No.
How is that even remotely close to what you're
no,
fucking
no,
about?
before that, I came to you.
Yes.
I fully trusted you, okay? I could have easily kept it away from you, but I went to the highest of the highest in the PD, aka you.
Baas, I am.
And do you remember what you told me?
I told you to stay in the report what had happened, Baas. Yes, I remember the conversation. I'm not going to speak it, because the walls are thick. I remember this conversation very well. And I remember that Dante had a report that was written up. Okay? I had your back throughout all of it. I was the one that was in
Right.
charge of looking into
You
it.
told
when the
us-
troopers were calling.
You told us to change the report regarding the resisting arrest. So it made it fit the narrative of what happened.
Okay, if I told you to do that, did you do that?
I did.
So then I don't understand what the issue is.
The issue is you had my back and Dante's back at the start.
I did. So how do I not have your back now?
Because you sent Moulton and Devon after me. And you made sure that this was made public. Because
Baas,
you felt the
Baas,
pressure from the other officers and the mayor.
Baas,
So
it
as a
was
result,
already
you threw me to the
public.
wolf. It was not.
It was.
It was not.
Bass, it was. I'm
Yeah,
Alright.
well, it was
After our
hearsay at that
conversation-
point. It was he said,
after-
she said, right?
Listen,
Why'd you
after
call
the
Malta and
convers-
Devon on me?
Listen, after the conversation, I went down to the courthouse for the sheriff debate. I had 2 troopers telling me exactly what had happened because they were receiving multiple complaints and calls.
Right,
Okay?
coming from somebody who was potential 5150 suspect, right?
No.
Who was not
just,
in a-
It wasn't just from them. It was from that Nino guy. It was from that Tony guy. They
Right.
had every single one of their staff members at the PD filing complaints. And the entire
Sure.
time I
And,
told
and
them, I'm
based
not
on
taking
what
anything-
narrative or
Listen,
what evidence?
based on the fact that they found a bunch of shit up in Grapeseed. Okay.
What
They
shit up?
didn't
There was
get it.
nothing up there.
Penta
They
Premium.
found shit up there, Bass. That's what they were telling the cops.
Eli.
Now, I prevented the troopers from going up there because the troopers, I felt, were self-implicit. One was off duty
That's
and the
so
other
long.
hung out with him multiple times off duty. Okay.
Bad timing,
I told
Eli.
them that I wasn't going to look at anything until it was an official 311. Okay. Which took them a while to do. By that point, I got Mac and I got Team
Eli!
Zone up there. Okay. To look into it, to see exactly what had happened, because I also had the mayor call me. Okay, it wasn't like I made it public; it was already public back. And the only reason I had Divine and I had Molten on it is because we're all in the same understanding that it's gonna look bad for everybody. It just goes to shit. So I'm sorry if you felt like I didn't have your back. Okay, I still have your back, quite frankly.
I don't think you do.
You don't think I do?
I think
don't
you're
you
airing
think
me
I
out
have
to
your
other
back?
people. Okay, because at the start I felt like you had my back. I felt so confident having you on my side.
Bass,
Okay.
I can't do
Then-
anything if you sit in the room and get on the microphone and tell everybody to fucking, straight and narrow. What am I supposed to do?
I did that after the whole PD was after me. Okay, I had my back to the
The
wall.
whole PD wasn't after you.
Oh
okay?
my God, the whole PD was after me. I lost so many friends. People, because of some asshole came down there and complained. They believed the story over mine. Nobody came talk to me.
People, man.
Waterboard him, Bass.
So
Get it
what?
out of
Multiple
him.
people,
What do you mean?
multiple
It's
people who
different,
are who are friends
Oh God, the
and
sun is
would
moving.
corroborate the same story, no matter what. Multiple people that rob banks and shoot cops.
What are you talking about multiple? Bass, we can't use that as an excuse.
I'm just
to
saying. I'm just
investigate.
saying. These people got a pass, right?
I understand your point, but it wasn't block and tight, and I opened it up by getting officers involved. Okay. I understand you feel betrayed, especially with this whole BCSO
I do.
thing now.
I
okay?
do. You think I want to be in BCSO? I want to be in LSPD.
Yes, and I think there's still room for you to be in LSPD.
Is there, Bobby? Because I'm not sure about that. All right.
It needs to come with
I don't
its
think I can
time.
be in a chain of
Yes.
command where I know the chief doesn't have my back. What happened to the brotherhood? You know, what happened to that? What happened to, you support your brother no matter what.
Bass, listen, you fucking waterboarded a guy. You went straight to
I
the
didn't.
point about it.
I did not. I splashed water on his face. There's a difference.
Bass, that's not what you said in your fucking microphone.
I said I said I splashed. I poured water on his face. I poured a 12-ounce water bottle into a bucket.
You brought a person up to Grapeseed. You pretty much tortured the guy.
It was
against
beyond
his
scared.
will.
I was scaring him to see what
I
happens if he keeps.
understand, Bass. There's only so much I can do. And I'm the chief of police, Bass. I'm not here trying to fucking kick dirt under the rug every opportunity. I told you what you needed to do, and that's all that you needed to do.
You
I
knew this
never
would be a
told you-
this would be a high-profile case if we went public, and it is. Look at it.
It was already public when the mayor was calling me asking me what happened. That's when it was
So
public. Bass.
anybody can go to the mayor and spin whatever story they want. Doesn't matter unless there's evidence and proof behind it.
Right. You didn't have any until officers had to go up there and get more testimonies at Grapeseed. At your location. And not only that, Beth, the biggest evidence was you on tape. I'm telling you straight up.
Yeah.
The most evidence in
You
this
know
case
why
was
I
you
said that on tape? Because my chief of police and my fellow officers are after me. My back was against the wall. I couldn't lie.
Bass,
It was all about. It was all about.
Okay, this recording is worse for Bass. How is Bass so bad at
Every
this?
single time he asked anything regarding the situation, I kept telling him to tell you that you can have a lawyer and you don't have to talk to us. I made it very clear that he needs to reiterate that to you. And from my understanding, you knew that you could get a lawyer and you didn't have to say shit to us. Because you knew that under Miranda, anything that you say or do can be against the court of law, right? So if you say, I did all those things, I don't understand how you were thinking that this was just going to go away.
Because I was thinking about my credibility, Bobby. If I lied at all during that testimony, how do you think I would look like in a court of law?
I don't know, considering the only evidence was your testimony at this point, we'd probably be pretty even, 50-50 at most. understand, Bass. I know that you're upset, and I know that you feel like I betrayed you. We at LSPD, I am hopeful that we can get you back. Okay, we'll need to get you expunged after this court hearing. It sounds to me like you're having second thoughts about even coming back. Sounds like
Because
BCSO
Bobby,
Bass is gonna be
you
the
went
future.
from hey, I have your back. Here's what we're gonna do with the report, to fuck you, go all out and get this guy and get him prosecuted.
How do you figure I went from I got your back to get this guy prosecuted?
The way the investigation went down, okay? The way the spotlight was thrown on me, everything.
Bass, you were under Miranda when an officer asking you questions.
I'm talking about
okay?
before that, Bobby, okay?
Before that, when the mayor and the people were
When
filing
when Dante and I
complaints
came
the
to you,
troopers-
when Dante and I came to you and told you what happened, what was the thought in your head? What were you thinking?
I don't know what I was honestly.
You don't know.
I was thinking that I just had two officers that fucked up. That's what I was thinking. Which
And what was-
happens, Bass.
what-
Officers fuck up.
Right.
Okay. But
And-
did I need to also tell you that when you're under Miranda,
I was not under Miranda when I first spoke to
maybe
you.
not fucking tell people that you're torturing somebody in Grape
I was not torturing anybody, okay?
And one of these charges the DA is holding over you.
It's bullshit, and you know it, right?
What do you mean it's bullshit? I listened to the interview, Bass. It didn't sound like bullshit to me. Which part
Well-
was bullshit?
Well, he was under my custody, so there's no kidnapping, all right?
It's unlawful imprisonment if you're not bringing them up to the fucking police station.
There's nothing in SOP says you must bring somebody to Mission Repeated for processing.
I have to put in the SOPs that if you put somebody in cuffs, don't bring them to a fucking torture room. To
No.
A fighting pin grapeseed. I have to put
No,
them at-
in the SOP, it doesn't say that you have to take somebody down to Mission Repeated to process them.
You have to take them to a processing station. That's how it works.
That's
You should
so
know that. You've been a cop
long.
longer than fucking I have at this point.
I don't know what to do, Bobby. I don't know what to do. I'm down
That's
bad.
so long.
I've been
You have
suspended.
a lawyer. Did you get a lawyer?
I have a lawyer. I've been
Hey,
demoted.
Who's a lawyer?
I've lost my FTO cert. I've lost my MCD cert. I've hit every single door possible.
Yes, Bass, you're down bad. Yes. You're down bad until you're court. Okay? At which point you take your court on the chin. See if you can get some of those other charges dropped. It's not a good look, Bass. You're not in a good spot. There's some pretty fucked up
Thanks
shit
to
that
you,
happened.
Bobby.
Thanks to me.
Thanks to you, Bobby.
What did you want me to do?
Have my back. It's simple as that. I know I'd have your back. Even if I didn't agree with you, I'd have your back.
So you're telling me when I have troopers and when I have civilians and when I have the mayor all up my ass about this thing.
What
that
made
you're
you
just-
change? What made you change your mind from the second we talked to you in the garage to 20 minutes after going all out on me? What happened?
When you told me that you sprayed some water on the cat, Bass, I assumed that this was a pretty low-key thing that was going on. But I realized 30 minutes into my shift that the entire fucking city was aware of what you did somehow. And I'm saying the entire fucking city. Because people I didn't know were coming up to me asking me about this shit. That's the difference, Bass.
So what made you tell me and Dante to alter the report then? What made you say that?
Because if you were trying to negate how much of a blowback you get, you put in the report the details and the circumstances of what happened, okay? And if you cite them in a way that makes it believable that you were acting in the capacity of a law enforcement officer, there's a good chance that someone's not going to look at you as a torturer, but somebody that was carrying out the law. Yes. You also
Right.
go to me and tell me this as the chief of fucking police.
Right.
After
Who
I had
else
the
am I?
whole Andrews
So-
thing with being blamed for corruption. Like I'm here to, I'm supposed to just sweep everything under the fucking rug that comes through my doorway. The fuck does that make me better than Kyle Fred sitting in the seat right now? Or Wrangler? Or the troopers?
I just felt like
That's so
If-
long.
Bass, I helped you as much as I could. I'm sorry I couldn't fall on the sword too. I'm sorry I couldn't sweep this under the rug. I'm sorry I couldn't make the mayor go away. I'm sorry I couldn't make the troopers stop asking me to investigate this. I'm sorry I couldn't do that to you.
what is it you can do for me, Bobby?
what I can do for you is what Malton and Devine have told you from the start when you transferred to BCSO. BCSO needs to take this hit on the chin, okay? On the behalf of the department. You and Dante were serving under the BCSO banner when this whole operation conducted itself, okay? And I'm sure Wrangler's gonna make you go through some fucking hurdles, like he's making you go on the bike and the boat, right?
I've been fucked in the ass way too many times. And after I am found probably guilty of some charges here on the docket.
You'll probably be found guilty, Bass. I'll be honest with you. Unless something big comes up
The shadow.
that swings the whole thing, you know, unless your defense really has a good case as to why it was okay for you to do that, you're probably going to be found guilty of some charges. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. So what do you think is going to happen to me afterwards when I become a police officer with criminal charges?
Well, I don't know what the BCSO does, quite frankly. I am probably going to assume that they don't really care because their captain is doing cocaine in the meeting room. However, LSPD,
Which one?
We're going to have the fat one.
Cornwood?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I want my LSPD officers to sign an oath that goes into effect immediately this week, where any police officer caught doing a felony is going to be removed from the department, and the officer that has prior convictions will not be hired into the LSPD. Now that puts you in the spot of.
Would I
go
get
back to
grandfathered in?
Listen, puts you in the spot of go back to BCSO after your jail time or whatever. Kyle and Wrangler will figure out what to do with you, or get yourself expunged. We can bring you back into LS. Those are most likely going to be your options.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I'm saying there's a chance, but you got to stop. I don't know what the fuck Wrangler was talking to me about with you almost killing another guy.
That's
The
a
fuck
long
was
story
that?
for another
It's
time.
a long story. How do you almost do that again, Bats?
Because I was under the impression when I walked into that room that Cat killed 2 officers, right? There's more context to the story. But I've learned my lesson, okay? And I'm attuning for my sins.
Okay, I think you need to get together with Owen as well. I think you need a little bit of God in you. In fact, he's on duty today. I think I'm gonna have him talk to you. All right? Would you like to go back and?
You think religion is the answer to this
I
whole
think
entire
so.
problem?
I think you need a little God in you, Bass. You need to.
I'm just in a dark place.
Oh
I'm out here
God.
trying to find my demons, Bobby. Okay, and I've never hit rock bottom as a police officer until today.
I understand, Bass. Let's go back to mission row, okay?
All right. Okay.
All right. Hey. Don't fall too far down that hole, okay?
I'm trying to dig myself out of it. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Okay. It's not as easy as it sounds.
I'm telling you, you know, you can't drown in that ball forever, all right?
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. It's just it's gonna take some time.
I
You know,
can
nothing
tell
is
you
built
haven't been
overnight.
sleeping and you can drink, okay? Let's go back and let's go talk to Owen.
I'm not sure about God. I don't know. I gotta think about that. You know, I've never been a religious man.
Just have a conversation.
We got the son of a bitch. Him talking about how he changed that, how he told him to change the report is pretty fucking damning, because then there's some doubt there. That's gonna instill a level of doubt. What really happened? What actually really happened? You know what I mean? Yeah, that is textbook reasonable doubt right there. Did we? Yeah, we did. Him telling him to change the report is good.
Your car deserved to be kicked. I wish I could impound it.
I thought about
Power
falling in the
getting
hole as a
the
joke.
world out of you.
Oh, we got it.
You got all right. So is it good?
Yeah, it's good. He straight up admitted to telling him to change the report, to word it in a way that it didn't sound that bad. That'll instill some reasonable doubt. of like what
Bingo.
really happened. Yeah, we got it.
All right, so we got it. So this plan was
We
a
got
fucking.
it.
All right, look.
Yeah, it was a success. We did it.
I got the whole thing on recording and everything.
We're gonna have to trim it because there was a whole lot of Baas admitting to what he did.
Okay, exactly. Listen, it's not.
I don't
it's
know
not
why he did
tampering
that.
with
Baas
evidence.
is not very
All right,
good at this.
Listen, it's not tampering with evidence, Wrangler, unless that's the evidence that gets put in discovery.
Exactly.
Okay,
we
so
just gotta trim it.
edit that shit down.
Yeah, we just gotta edit it
gotta
down a
trim the
bit.
fat.
We just gotta edit it down a little bit, okay?
All right.
We just gotta tamper with a little bit of evidence.
We get anything else? We get anything like anything good? Like any?
Yeah. It sounds like that Baas being in the BCSO was a plan all along, and that he was in on it.
That son of a bitch! I don't trust this fucker Baas. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, maybe we just use this to throw him under the fucking rug.
We throw them all under the bus. I mean, at this point, because
Bob said
I
something
know-
about like, you know, when we first talked about how this was BCSO to take it on the chin and when you transferred. It sounded like it was a big meeting between him, Bob, Bolden, and Divine.
well, they were all in it. All of LSPD High Command was in on it.
Yeah.
All right, all hands on deck.
Yeah.
War against the LSPD.
Yes, 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 yes.
Right.
Yes,
All
Brett,
hands
yes.
on deck. War against the fucking LSPD.
Yes. See, I told you this
They-
fucker Bob has a plan.
I'll present it one time and one time only. If they deny it, fuck 'em, we'll do our own thing.
All right.
They ain't for the best of the department, but can't work with these motherfuckers.
What do you think's up with Baas? It seems like his loyalty's just all over the fucking place.
I don't know what it is with Bass, because I know that this motherfucker tipped off the mayor about us having a meeting with the fucking deputy mayor. So this motherfucker's
What is with this
loyalties-
motherfucker?
This motherfucker's a snake!
Yeah, but Jesus Christ, you have to be at least loyal to one side a little bit. Is he
This
just trying to
motherfucker
play?
ain't loyal
He's
to
trying to play
anybody.
all sides.
This motherfucker's Littlefinger. Doesn't even realize he's Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. That's Bass. Little Bass.
All right. Well, listen, we can edit it down and we can paint it like the chief of police is telling officers to tamper with reports. Okay, that'll be good. That's gonna be good for us.